everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Blessed be the name of the Lord this morning. Good morning. I hope you all can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I will rejoice. Take this thing personal and be glad in it. Let me tell y'all what I did this morning before I left home. I made my bed. Oh, as simple as it may sound, I made my bed this morning. And no, I usually don't. Because I know when I get back home, I know where I'm going, right? But this morning, I took the time to make my bed. And the reason being is because I heard this guy speaking. I can't even think of his name. I have to go back and Google it. And he was talking about when you get up in the morning and take the time to make your bed. He was saying how it sets the pace for the rest of your day. And so I got up this morning. I said, Lord, I'm going to try it. So I got, you know what? And it really made me feel good. Like I had accomplished something. So, and that's the point that he was trying to make. That if you can get up in the morning and you can accomplish that little thing, then you set the pace for how the rest of your day is going to go. And I got up this morning, I made my bed, and before I walked out, I looked back and I was like, okay, I'm proud of you this morning. You took the initiative, you took the step. So listen, in this year coming up, the Lord wants us to take the initiative. We got to take this step. You know, and sometimes it don't matter how foolish it may seem, because sometimes the Lord will tell us to do something, and because it sounds like foolishness to us, we'll second guess whether it was the Lord or not, you know, and then we'll sit there and we'll analyze the situation first. You know, we'll try to see what it's going to cost us. You know, because there's a cost to discipleship. But sometimes we'll try to see when God gives us instructions to do a certain thing, we'll sit there and try to see what it's going to cost us. Well, is this going to hurt me? You know, because we always trying to be so protective of ourselves. You know, but you can't protect yourself from God. You know, and especially if he's trying to grow you to a certain place in your life, you can't protect yourself, because he's gonna extract out of you what he knows that he's put in you. You know, but we'll sit there and we'll try to analyze that thing. Well, if I do this, what is it gonna cost me? You know, how is it gonna affect my life if I do this? Now, we just went on and forgot about the fact that the Lord said it. And we trying to figure out how it's gonna affect or impact or hurt, or, you know, am I making sense this morning? And I know I am, because I used to do it myself. Well, Lord, I know you said to do this, but let me see what it's going to cost me. You know, and so that's why the Lord is saying we have to sacrifice our praise. You know, we have to sacrifice. We have to make sacrifices. These things that we're going into prayer and we're asking God for, you might have to give up something to get it. You know, and I posted, was it yesterday? I promise you I don't be remembering what I be posting half of the time until the Lord brings it back to my remembrance. But I know I posted something like, you're going to have to trade your old life for the new one. Are you ready to do that? Are you really Are you ready to make the trade or something similar to that? So, God is wanting to give us a new life, but are you willing to trade the old one for the new? I just bless the Lord. I just love the Word of God. I just love when the Lord shares with me, when He opens my eyes to something new, when He just unlocks wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and you begin to look at life and you begin to see things clearer, and what you thought it was going to be, then God have come in and He just changed the whole narrative. That's why when He gives us instructions that He wants us to do a certain thing, we should be like, what? Lord, you said do what? Okay. We should be willing and ready to comply with what God is saying. Because does He not know what's best for us? He does. He knows what is best for us. But in an effort to try to protect ourselves, we'll try to analyze the situation and be like, Lord, that won't you. Ain't no way in the world you telling me to do that, and I know it's going to cost me this. That's why I'm telling you to do it. Because listen, I promise you that little change that you think you're going to pay for being obedient to the Lord is nothing to be compared to the reward that you're going to receive when you obey. Are you willing to give up your little bit so the Lord can give you His whole lot? What? Here you go, Lord. You can have it. Here you go. I'll take whatever it is that I'll take the exchange. If you're asking me to give up this for that, okay, here you go. Because we know that the Lord, He said that the blessings will overtake you. As a matter of fact, He said that He will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that you won't even have room enough to receive. So you mean to tell me that you're willing to hold on to that little bit that you have, and the Lord is saying, give it up, give it to me, because I want to give you this? You got to tell me twice. What? So I just bless the Lord this morning. I thank God for the word, because when I get out here on the road and I make my commute to work, it's one of the highlights of my day, because I actually get to ride in my car. I don't have no music playing. And, I used to get in the car every day and I bless my music all the way to work, because I'm trying to get myself, in the right frame of mind and everything before I get to work. But now, riding in silence is priceless. I promise you. I get to turn everything off. I get to sit in silence while I listen to the Lord speak and share with me before I get to work. Y'all need to try that. I promise you. Try it and ask the Lord, Lord, talk to me while I'm on my way to work this morning. And then just quiet yourself to hear. Because sometimes we can't hear because of the noise of our thoughts. We might be thinking about something that we know we need to do. We might be thinking about a bill. Well, Lord, how I'm going to get this paid, or how I'm going to get this. Listen, I promise you that if we start learning how to turn off our thoughts, how to turn off worry, how to turn off all these negative things, and allow ourselves to sit in silence, how the Lord will come in and He will speak with you. He'll sup with you. He said, if I'm standing at the door and I'm knocking and you open the door, He said, I will come into you and I will sup with you. You know? So I just bless the Lord this morning. I'm so thankful that I actually get to work in my office today. I don't think I've been in my office but one time since I got here. So today and here on out, I'm going to be in my office. And so I'm thankful. I'm ready. I'm excited to see. I'm excited about 2023. I'm thankful to God for 2022. I'm just so thankful this morning. Good morning, Pastor. Good morning, everybody. I'm just rambling on. I'm not even acknowledging y'all. I'm just trying to get out, because I'm so full this morning. Let me tell you, when I went in this morning and I made my prayer and I got on my knees, I was just so excited to be in the presence of the Lord. I mean, I went in clapping and I'm like, Lord, I'm just so excited to be here in your presence this morning. And so I went in this morning making a joyful noise unto the Lord. And let me tell you, when I made my prayer to the Lord, because I did have a request, something that I'm really, asking God to do for me. And it just amazes me that when I ask the Lord something, and then when I get off my knees, then I go and I read the word. And the word comes back and confirm, saying that, your request, I've heard it, and I'm going to take care of those things that concern you. That is the reason for the glow. When you know that you're praying according to God's will, and he said, when you pray, when you ask anything in my name, I will do it. If it's according to my will, because if it's according to his will, he hears it, and he honors that, so I'm just so thankful, and now all I got to do is wait, right? The Lord already said he's going to do it. So now all I got to do is wait. And let me tell you, how you wait is just as important as the wait. Okay? Because we gonna sit on back and we gonna relax and we gonna have joy and we gonna be thankful because God already said it's done. So what I need to, no matter how long it takes, he's already said that he has honored my request. He's gonna do it so I can go on about my day, right? So it is 7:55. Your girl have made it to work. I am on time. I'm so excited to see what the Lord is going to do in this day because I already see that he's going to do something good. So peace and blessings. I hope you all have a marvelous day. And listen, try that sometimes. Get in your car, or you don't even have to be in your car. Find your secret place in your house, wherever. Go to a room that is nobody in. Just sit there in silence and ask the Lord to come in. Invite him in to your place and watch. Don't the Lord start to have supper with you? He's going to start talking to you and speaking to you, and things going to start coming in your heart and in your mind. And, just open up the word and just say, okay, Lord, speak to me. What is it that you want me to know in this day? And I promise you, he will not abandon you. He's not going to leave you sitting out there in the middle of the floor or chair or whatever and not speak to you. You just have to be open to hear what the Lord wants to say to you today. I love y'all, but I got to get out of here.